I really doing this? Am I really doing this? Am I doing this? I don't even know if my... No, it's not focused. Hello! So my camera is now on. And I don't know why I'm doing this. I guess I just have to put my constant wish to make myself more beautiful and painted somewhere. So here is what I call my channel. I don't know. I just want to put myself somewhere to do this. So this is a simple get ready with me, I guess, kind of ish video. So let's get started. I start with a bare face, and I use a moisturizing cream before I apply my makeup because my skin is kind of very dry. Afterwards, sometimes I do use a base. I have two bases. Sephora, which is a Pore and Fine Line Filler, Blurring Effect. Yes, this one. And the other one is, well, almost gone, is Gush Velvet Touch Foundation Primer. Yep. The Gush is transparent. Sephora has a little bit of undertone, which is closer to my skin tone, so I'll use Sephora today. I guess I need a mirror. It does have some blurring effect, but since my skin is very dry, I only use it where I need to use it to kind of blur out my pores. So I only put it in my T-zone and under my eyes and a little bit on my chin. Chin, yes, it's called chin. For my foundation, my favorite foundation for summer is Bourjois Healthy Mix, Healthy Glow and Flawless Complexion, Hydrated and Luminous Skin. But it's kind of, in spite of the fact it is 51 Light Vanilla, which is kind of, I guess, the lightest one in the series, it's a bit dark for me. So I mix it on the back of my hand with Time Plus, a long-lasting makeup SPF 15 by 17. Porcelain, yes, number 1 Porcelain. It's completely white. Oh, what happened? You can see it there. This one going here. Yeah. And this I have Sephora base primer with light vanilla. So I mix the two together. I use just this sponge, which is kind of fake blue blender, something like that. I use it wet. To wet it, I use Thermal Spring Water for Sensitive Skin by Roche-Posay. It tends to soak in the product, so this is kind of obligatory to me to use it with thermal water. My skin is so dry right now. I don't know what to blame actually. The weather, which is kind of terrifying for summer. We have rains and it's cold. My nose is just out of shape, really. It's just so flaky. It's flaky as fuck, sorry. I just I can't hide my emotions about my nose. I'll spring some water on my face, add some more foundation. It's time to cover up my under eye area, which is kind of red and blue a bit. I do it with a mixture of my two favorite concealers, which is, the first one is Revlon Colorstay concealer in number 02 Light. And the second one is NYX HD Concealer, photogenic, high definition, mineral enriched, formulated without talcs and parabens, etc, etc. This one in the color SW02. As usual, I mix it on the back of my hand. They both are very high coverage ones. As you can see, the NYX one is paler. It's more like pink undertone. The Revlon is more yellowish, kind of. I also use a sponge for that. Of course, it's more high coverage if you put the concealer right out of the package with the wand. This is just one layer. Here we have no concealer. And to lighten up my under eye area, to highlight it, I will use NYX again. A little bit here and a bit here right up the wand, kind of doing the famous triangle. I use a ton of concealer because I hate my under eye areas, so don't be scared. Making fat faces. So now I look a little bit more humanish. What I'll do next is I'll add the base, the makeup base from Lush Cosmetics, which I have in this little tester. It's called Feeling Younger, which is an amazing highlighter, creamy highlighter. I'll swatch it on the back of my hand, the other hand. Looks like this. But if you blend it, it's almost invisible, but it gives the glow to the skin. Hope you can see it. I'll add feeling younger to NYX one on the back of my hand, and with my finger I'll blend it to the concealer already on my skin. We can also add feeling younger to your Cupid's bow, my Cupid's bow, here, a little bit on my chin, a little bit down the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, right in between my eyebrows. I feeling younger, and the other one, which is Charisma, because they're so long lasting. I mean, this one will last me like 2 months. Like, I use it almost every day, and the Charisma I use almost every day, and they are so worth their money. But I don't have to buy the whole package, so because I work with Lush, so I have just a little, but you will see how good addition to the skin, will blend very good to your skin. God, my English sucks. Charisma was actually invented for adding it to your foundation. Younger was actually invented that way too. I use it to kind of my skin look more alive because I'm very pale. So I'll blend it with my finger. Ah! Added too much. Alright. We'll add this rosy, brownish kind of natural blush. Actually, very natural. The next step is to add feeling younger a little bit more on my cheekbones. So the next step will be my brows. Yes, my brows. Will curl them. I use the Catrice Cosmetics eyebrow set. 2 colors in the set. And it also has little brush, which also has an angled brush at the end, and the other end it's like grooming one brush. I like this little brush actually a lot, so I will use it. I also add a little bit of gel to my eyebrows, which is Lumene Blueberry Eyebrow Shaping Wax. I actually forgot a really crucial step. Now I'm paying for that. I have to set my concealer with translucent powder. I use Mary Kay. translucent loose powder. Looks like this on the back and the front. Whoa! I use a little brush for that, like blush brush, no name brush. Oh my god, my nose just looks so terrifying. Like this. It's time for the eyes. For the eyes as a base, I will use where is it? Catrice Prime and Fine eyeshadow base. This. It has no coverage, so if I want to hide them. On the eyelids will look a little bit better. The two eyes. But it's not high coverage at all. It's just a primer. A little bit in the area of teardrop tone. While it dries, I will add a little bit of lip balm to my lips because they also dry as the rest of my face. When the base is completely dry, I also use MAC Paint Pot in color Painterly. I use my finger to apply it on my eyelids. If you compare this one to Catrice, the paint pot will definitely hide your veins better. But because my eyelids are too oily, I can't use paint pot without any concrete primer eyeshadow base. I will also set it with white eyeshadow. I'll use the Sleek palette AU NATUREL, this one color here, with a Real Techniques Deluxe crease brush, which is actually too big for my crease. Right up to brows. So the base for the eyes is done. I want to do something really sparkly today, and I'll use the original Sleek palette, which is number 594. Looks like this, which was originally my first Sleek palette and still one of my favorites. So the base color will be this one here. The Sleek eyeshadows tend to fall out, so I'll add more translucent powder just to prevent ruining my makeup. And the formula of these eyeshadows are so creamy, exactly this palette, which is a bad thing and a good thing. And it is also almost impossible to pack the color of these eyeshadows with an ordinary fluffy brush, like for example this one, or even this one, which is this one is synthetic, this one is, I don't quite remember, I I assume this is like gold fur. So this like eyeshadows formula is so creamy. It's almost impossible to pack the color on your eyelids with these fluffy brushes. They won't pick enough color from the palette to cover up your eyelid completely. So these brushes, which are 100% in every Sleek palette, they just usually sponges. They are totally doing their job in packing up the color very, very good. So yeah, looks like this. We cover up the whole eyelid right to the duct. So this is our base color, and we're going to darken up the crease here and at the beginning at the eye with this color here. Oh my god, no, this one, the black, with little brush, which is concealer brush, as they say on the brush. I haven't used it for concealer at all. Well, maybe I should. I'll start with the beginning on the eye, right to the tear duct. I'm very nervous when I use black eyeshadows, so I make it really slowly. The process can be long. Bows. The bows eyes are done now. So we're gonna add the mascara now. First, I curl my eyelashes. Mascara I use is Volume Glamour Max Definition by Bourjois. And underneath. face. Now we're gonna finish off the face. I already got rid of the powder underneath my eyes. Now I'm going to add a little bit more highlighter, which is gonna be from this palette, which is Catrice Arts Collection. We have here the blush, the highlighter and the eyeshadows. I will use the highlighter. As you can see, I already used pretty much all of it. And a little bit of the same highlighter I will add my product. For that I will use a little Real Techniques brush, which is called Accent Brush. Like so. I look like I already have a blush. I don't know why. My face is red. I will add the blush, which is my favorite one. With Broken Package. This is Lasting Finish Soft Color Blush by Rimmel in the color 10 Santa Rose. Looks like this. Beautiful blush for pale girls like me. I will use the same brush which I used on my highlighter. Yes, I'm pretty much feels to go. Now I use my MAC Prep and Prime lip thingy. It's broken, so it will look weird. So right now I will use Yves Rocher lipstick, and of the series, which is probably the basic one. Like this, the color, let's swatch it on the back of my hand. Will look like this. Looks like this, a little bit gothish, but I like it. This is how the finished makeup looks like. Hope you guys enjoyed my little get ready with me video. Hope you have whatever you having, day, morning, evening, even night. And good luck and all the best wishes to you. Bye!